Hey guys, it's Thunderguns Buns here, and alright, and today I've got my first Grand Theft Auto 4 gameplay. I'm using Diffuse Games' game capture, so I've actually got a real gameplay today on Grand Theft Auto 4, which is really exciting. Today, Grand Theft Auto 4 isn't the matter we're going to be talking about. Today we're going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 5 and the upcoming release. Now, I don't know if you've already seen my wish list for Grand Theft Auto 5, but I'm going to kind of collab with Diffuse and see what we kind of agree on for a really good wish list, what we really want in the game. Also some leaked info. Not all the leaked info, but just a little bit that I know about. Let's start with vehicles right away like I did in my wish list. As you all know, like I said in my wish list, there are a lot of vehicles that they're bringing back in Grand Theft Auto 5. They said there's going to be quads, there's going to be motorcycles, there's going to be a wide variety of cars, including 3 new sports cars, one of them being an Aston Martin, or Dubocci they're going to be calling it. One of them being a Comet 2.0. I don't know if you know the Comet from Grand Theft Auto 4 series, but Comet was always a fan favorite car, and they're going to be making it better. I don't know, it's going to be pretty cool. Also, another car, I believe, they are calling it the MR Roadster, which looks like a really cool, maybe that'll be like an off-road car kind of thing. I don't know, what do you think about these new cars coming in?
I think they'll all be really good, but what I really want to see is maybe some helicopters or maybe even some airplanes, something like that. I think that would be kind of cool.
As you can see in the trailers, there are a lot of airplanes that are going to be in the game. That some of them they're bringing back, like the Cuban 300, like the biplane. Some of the planes from San Andreas they're bringing back, which is really exciting. They've got anything from the little biplanes to the big Andromeda, the big like flight plane that you can skydive out of. They actually confirmed skydiving in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is really cool. I don't know, what are your thoughts on some of the new additions to the activities in the game and removing girlfriends and stuff like that?
I think it'll be really cool to have more of a, be more focused on like, kind of like a storyline of the game as opposed to like having your girlfriend in the game and stuff, which I found was really unnecessary.
Yeah, the girlfriend part was really annoying with Michelle calling you every 2 seconds. Oh, why won't you call me, Nico? Like, you act really like I'm dead. Stuff like that. But, oh my god. But they said there was going to be no girlfriends, but they said they were introducing a lot of new, more fun activities, like skydiving and scuba diving. And they even confirmed sharks in the game. And I don't know if you've seen one of the leaked images, one of the leaked screenshots. I'm not going to be able to put it up on the screen, but a freaking submarine is going to be in the game.
That would be cool. Maybe we can put it up on the screen possibly.
Alright, we might put it up on the screen, that image. But yeah, there's going to be a freaking submarine in the game, which is going to be awesome. I think that maybe if they introduce a submarine, that might give us some of those side missions where we can go explore the ocean depths. You know, maybe hunt for treasure even.
Yeah,
that
would be fun.
It's not really what Grand Theft Auto 4 looks... Grand Theft Auto looks for, but, you know.
That'd be fun, though. Kind of like a Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, that treasure hunter kind of thing. Yeah. Anything you want to add? Talk about new things that you've heard about?
No, I haven't really been following as much as I probably should have, but, yeah.
Okay. So, let's talk about the location and different reasons why this location is so exciting. Obviously, you know that San Andreas was probably the majority of Grand Theft Auto fans' favorite Grand Theft Auto game. Even more, they liked it even more than Grand Theft Auto 4. And that was because it was so immense. Like, there was so many different areas of the map, everywhere from a Mount Chiliad to Desert Ruin, Area 69 in the game. It's based off Area 51. But since this game is going to be taken in the same area as San Andreas, I really think that it would be cool if they introduced a lot of Easter eggs that, like, quote San Andreas. Maybe, like, pictures of CJ up on walls, or, like, something that you're going to remember from the San Andreas storyline. Also, things like Bigfoot. They said that a lot of people were saying that Bigfoot was in San Andreas. And while there was footprints, it was confirmed that Bigfoot was not in San Andreas. But there's another screenshot with a police car that shows a Bigfoot symbol on the police department symbol. So that would be really cool if they put Bigfoot into there. But, you know, we can't ask for that right now. So, what are your thoughts on some of those more, like, mythical kind of things?
I think it'll be cool to be able to do side missions and not always be on the main storyline, but I'm also wondering what will the storyline be like. Will it be, because the character changes in a lot of different Grand Theft Auto games. It can go from Nico to, I forget who you were in Vice City or whatever.
Right. But, yeah, that's the cool thing, that you're going to be able to play as 3 protagonists in this game, right? You've got Trevor Phillips, Michael, and Franklin. And that's going to be really cool, letting you switch between them and seeing what different areas of the story are like. Like, for example, if Trevor just has to drive somewhere and plant a bomb, and you'd rather be Michael, who has to go on a huge helicopter chase, you can pick to be Michael. And they told us that in some missions, like the extraction, that was the leaked mission that it showed in the trailer where they were rappelling from the building. They actually confirmed that mission is called the extraction, which is going to be where you have to Trevor and Michael are under trouble with the FIB, and they need to go extract someone from the FIB building and stuff. But Rockstar said that there was going to be some parts where you're forced to play as a certain character. For example, when Michael's rappelling down, you might be forced to play as Franklin and snipe some of the people coming for him. But in other missions, you'll be able to choose who you want to be, which is really cool. How do you feel about that forced choosing and switch between choosing?
I think it'll be kind of cool because we saw it in Black Ops 2. Whatever you do in one mission, for example, it has kind of the same feel because it also, you're allowed to kind of switch between what you're doing. You have a lot more options, which I think really makes the gameplay better, but it also makes games replayable. You don't just beat the campaign once and be done with it. You can play it again and maybe do a few different choices.
Right. And I'm hoping they do introduce that, like a lot of like things like different choices have different outcomes. Like in the Infamous games.
And that's also like Black Ops 2, they had like, say, every choice you made, it would go up onto like a little map screen and it would show you what effect that choice had.
Yeah. Right.
And in Infamous, you got your villainous,
good or evil increased from what to say in the world.
You got different powers and stuff for different things.
And I know, like on previous Rockstar games, like Max Payne 3, it was more realistic. Where the fact that if you didn't do something, like that person would die. Like I know in like a lot of like in Grand Theft Auto 4, your teammate cannot die from gunfire. He can die from you, but you can't be in a mission with your teammate, and he cannot just get shot by the police and then the mission failed. But in Max Payne 3, they introduced that. All the time it was, if you weren't guarding this girl, she would get shot, and you would have to start the mission from the last checkpoint. Which I think they should bring back in Grand Theft Auto 5, where it's really, you need to pay attention to the mission. You need to make sure you're doing what you need to be doing.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool to like make sure, because normally in a lot of games you can just kind of sprint ahead, do whatever you want. You never have to kind of wait back and like say for a lot of the Call of Duties or anything like that, they'll say like, oh, wait here or whatever, and you can just sprint ahead. They'll say on me or whatever, you can just go way ahead of everybody.
And another thing that I don't like about video games is the fact that your team won't do jack squat unless you do something.
Yeah, because like in like a lot of first-person shooters, you'll just be taking everybody down, and you'll take like 1 or 2 guys down, and if you waited for them, it would take you like 2 hours to finish the mission because they're so slow.
Hopefully this will change, considering you're going to be having 2 other teammates that may be able to finish off the last couple guys and advance in the mission or something like that. But, how much more time do we have on this video?
We got about another minute.
Alright.
3 minutes, actually.
Okay. So, let's talk about music. I know music plays a big factor in driving vehicles and stuff, because you've got all these songs. But the thing that kind of was weird is that a lot of these songs weren't, like, real-life songs.
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple that people liked to listen to, like, some of the, rap songs that were in Grand Theft Auto 4 were actually real songs. And that's what I think they should continue to do in Grand Theft Auto 5. Put in real songs that everybody loves, and that you're going to know that people want to listen to. such as songs like Don't Stop Believin', like I was talking about in my wish list.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot be human and not like to listen to Don't Stop Believin'.
Yeah, but that really, it would be good to have in because it's kind of, it shows that they're dedicated because it's not something that everybody's not gonna, they're gonna skip out on, say, playing the game for.
Right.
But it would show that they really wanted to make it as good as they can and they weren't gonna skip over any little details and just grab some no-name song.
Right. For animals, let's talk about animals. Now, as you probably all already know, if you keep up to date on the trailers and the screenshots and stuff, the character Franklin has a Rottweiler named Chop. And, he has actually been, like, dogs have been the only animals that you can really see in the trailers, but I'm really hoping they do something more in the direction of Red Dead Redemption, where, say, when you go out into the forest areas or the desert areas, there might be, like, rattlesnakes around the ground that can kill you, or, like, beasts, like, animals that can actually, like, environment, like...
Or maybe, like, if you're in, like, say, a really bad part of town, rabid dogs and stuff.
Yeah. Or, like, even if there was a zoo in the town, there could be, like, actual, like, animals in the cells.
And say, like, a mission where you can't, like, you might fall down into one and you have to try and get out or something. That'd be
something like that. Like a puzzle mission, I don't know. Yeah. But, or, like, the fact that would open up a lot of new things, like the fact that if you went to a zoo, you could die if you could get chased by the cops. But we'll see you later. Thunderguns, Buns, and Diffuse Games signing out.
Peace out.